That was quite an experience, something I've always wanted to do. Can you see me? I'm here. So guys, I'm walking away from the resort, which is behind me, down this track that's according to the reception is where the transfer bus or pick up, drop off bus sort of comes and collects you. I booked it for today, but I stuffed up because I was told it was on the hour every hour, but it's not. It's me obviously just not listening. But apparently there's a couple of white benches here that is where the bus will pick you up from. So I'm going to find those first, ready for tomorrow. I'm assuming it's these two here, and one of them starts at 4:35, which I don't understand why it's so early, but I'm assuming it's to do with sunrise and the heat, because it's quite warm already. It's well past 30 something now. So here's the two white benches. If you're ever catching those shuttle buses, these are the ones to do it. And then I'm going to catch a shortcut through there into town. But before that, I'm going to go back to reception because the really early bus doesn't get to the rock for over an hour and a half, which doesn't seem right to me because it's not that far from here. It should be about 25-minute drive max, whereas if I travelled on the 8:31 in the morning, that is only like a 20-minute drive to the first rock drop off. So I'm just going to query that with them, see why it's so long, what's happening in between, unless it's some sort of sunset tour. We'll see. I'd rather go earlier. The truck will be cooler for the dogs because they're sitting in the back. I'm trialing them sitting in the back today, since I can't go today. So I'm going to try and leave them for at least an hour and a half and see how they fare. I've got my baby cam working so I can see them if I have to. Yeah, and all's good. I didn't do much filming on the journey because it was very stressful for the dogs. They've struggled a bit. We went non-stop for nearly 5 hours, and that's just too much for them. But I had to do that because I didn't want to miss getting here for the resort, because what I forgot about was the NT time difference. It's about an hour and a half. So what I thought was 5 o'clock was actually 6:30 here, not 5 o'clock. But they were open, thankfully. So I'm on the shortcut, or walk, to a lookout. It's also the shortcut to the town centre of Yulara. So I'm going to have a quick look, see what's there, pick up some groceries. I need some fruit. I'm going to pick up some dog food or some mincemeat, something like that, for the boys. I've got plenty of drinks in the fridge, and snacks. I'm pretty well stocked really. I don't really need much. I might get a couple of pizzas or something so I can cook on the road later on or next week, because I'm unlikely to get to a supermarket that will be reasonable. Apparently there's an IGA here, so that's good because prices on the road are pretty astronomical. That's traveling for you. Oh, it's hot. But look at the colour of this soil. almost red, pink. I wouldn't say sienna because it's probably less orange than that, but very, very cool colours. And it's nice and still, coming from a seaside town where it's constantly windy. It's quite a welcome change. So I'm going to go up to this lookout point, see what it is that we're looking at. Stay on track and see what we see up there. It's pretty spectacular. There's the rock. What a beast. And there's the Olgas. They're just a bit covered by trees. And I guess that's the town centre. And obviously you can hear that helicopter. Not sure if you can see it. I'm assuming that's for all the helicopter rides around the area, around the rock, if you're so inclined. But like everything, I guess you have to book everything here in advance, or so they make you want to do, because talking to a couple that I met today, they really do push the hard sell on you when you're on the phone. I did it online, but they did it on the phone and it was constant. But like they said, they've been here a bit longer than me. There's a lot of stuff that you can do for nothing, and I guess they don't really want you to know that by being here. So ignorance is bliss as far as they're concerned. So if you don't know, you'll pay for everything. And in my experience, especially in the outback, things change very quickly. You may have a set booking for something, and 90% of the time it's on, but things go wrong and then you lose that time slot, or maybe even the whole booking. So sometimes it's good to, not everything, but sometimes wing it rather than pre-plan every last minute detail just in case. Love these birds. So cool. Very tame too. Hellos. Hellos. Found the amphitheatre. I'm going to be sitting there right there though. Oof. It's a bit warm. It is. Got some lovely gardens here. I think where we are. But I guess it all needs water to make it work. It's a lovely little park. Bring the boys here. You can walk that far. Do it in the evening. Very pretty. Very nice, pretty little place. All the ladies doing their art. So I'm at the shopping centre right in the middle of town. It's actually very, very pleasant. I really like it. And I'm just sitting down having a drink of water, but I don't know if you can see this, but I've got Monty and Marly on the baby cam. It's a bit difficult to see, I know. Hopefully it'll come out. and I can see they're chilling out in the truck. Bear in mind it's quite warm now, but they look pretty chilled. You can see Marley looking at the camera. He's panting a little bit, but he does that regularly. Monty looks like he's panting, so I think it's time to make a move. I've left them there for about, what's the time now? Coming up to 9:30. Yeah, it's coming up to nearly 2 hours, which is good. I'm hoping to do the rock thing and come back within maybe 4 hours, maybe 5 tops. So this is good training for them, but I'm going to go a lot earlier, so I'll be back by about this time, hopefully. I'm trying to see if I can catch the 4:50 in the morning bus, and that'll get me back in time for about this time tomorrow, and I think that'll be awesome, personally. Anyway, it's a quick view of the whole place. I quite like it. Very chilled vibe. So I'm sat here waiting for the bus. It's 10 to 5 already, just turned. There's nobody else here, which seems a bit odd. So this is the sunrise shuttle bus, which drops you off at this platform where the sunrise is optimal, I guess. I am quite anxious and apprehensive because, again, it's going to be hot today, 37. I've chosen this one because even though it's longer in time, it's earlier, which means it's nice and cool. And if you look down here, if this picks it up, I've got my boys on the baby cam and all the lights are switched off. You can see they're just laying and sleeping. So hopefully this continues until I come back, which should be about 9:45. Can you see me? I'm here, walking to the sunrise platform along this pathway. It's a little bit chilly. Me being me, forgot to bring an extra layer, but it'll soon warm up. Morning.
Morning. 마스크 빼.
So here I am, we're already in. Going to the watering hole now. Bloody impressive rock. I mean, look at it. It towers up there. I mean, it's towering. A lot bigger than I thought it would be. This is a lovely little walk through this little forested bit. Crazy. So I'm going to pick up the pace because I don't want to miss this bus that gets me back for 9:45 because it gets really hot and the boys are in the truck. I've got the baby cam, but I've got no reception this side of the rock, so wow, look at that. I'm gonna push it to catch the bus for then, because the next one doesn't get back till 1 o'clock and that's way too late. It gets way too hot in that truck. Look at that, it's weird. It is impressive. So that was the watering hole. It's a very sacred spot. You can see why when you're in the middle of the desert. Yeah, so that's only a reliable source of water apparently, according to that plaque. Anyway, back onwards. Let's keep walking. It's almost vertical. Crazy place. Can't see you because of the light. An impressive beast. Anyway, let's keep going. So I'm at the Marly car park, ready to catch the bus. And I'm pretty sure this is the spot that they used to climb it when they had the ropes on there. You can just see the pathway up there. I'm gonna have a investigate. That's a bloody steep pathway. So climbing that would have been quite an mission. Especially that bit there. Whoa, that's steep. Anyway, let's go and have a look. I've got a bit of time before the bus. Super impressive. Some lovely spots here. Look at this little bridge. Look at the backdrop. It's just nuts. Nice little cool shady spot. Probably where water collects for these trees to grow in the middle of nowhere. Look at these caves. As you can imagine, I was feeling pretty relieved at this stage, looking at this screen, the dogs looking pretty chilled out, and me on the way back, knowing that pretty soon I'll be back at the campsite. So, woohoo! So I'm back at the campgrounds. That was quite an experience, something I've always wanted to do, and now I've finally done it, and with the dogs, which is great. It's just starting to get hot now, so I think I've done the right thing. Really early start. They probably slept for the first hour because it was dark, and then I've been checking them on the baby cam when I've got signal around the rock. Not very much signal. I'm definitely going to go with Telstra. I'm over this Optus business, and but they always looked relaxed, and they haven't even started panting, so that's a good sign. The truck is right there in the distance. I can see it, so I'm relieved. They're going to be super excited to see me, and at least I know I've left them in that van or the truck for just over 5 hours. It's going to be 5 hours and 5.25 hours. It's probably the limit. You wouldn't do it in the daytime, it's too hot, unless of course it's not hot, but at least now I can be confident in doing the King's Canyon rim walk, which apparently is 3 hours, and I'll do the same. Leave as early as possible, go for the walk, come back before it gets too hot. This wouldn't be an issue eventually, when, especially in a powered site, when I've got aircon, because it's all about the heat at the end of the day. They're used to being on their own when I'm in work, obviously in a house, but they've become to know this as their mobile house and safe place, which is good. But yeah, next priority when home is aircon for the cab. For the cabin, the house part. This is where we're camped at Ulara. It's actually a really nice campsite, I think. Not too pricey, but reasonable. So this is our last night. I was going to go to King's Canyon, but I think it's just going to be too hot. So although I'm really close to it, like I'm only 300 k's away, but we're struggling with the heat. It's been relentless. It's been pretty much 38 degrees every day, and Tuesday's going to be 39 apparently, which usually means it's hotter than what it's forecast. And this box will retain the coolness till about 11-12 o'clock, but then if you want any ventilation, the fan doesn't cut it, and it soon heats up, and by 6 o'clock it's turned into a furnace. So this is us at the moment, doing some washing and cleaning. I'm just going to get underneath and get dirty and clean the, it's not clean, but grease the prop, grease nipples again, just to make sure everything's alright underneath, because I haven't been underneath since we got here. Probably left it a bit late now anyway. It's been too bloody hot to do anything, so I'm going to put some scruffy clothes on, get under there quickly before it's too late, and then time for dinner. You can see the boys are still panting because it's only just probably gone down to 35 now, and it's 6:45. It's the last view of the rock. They're just leaving Ulara, but fueled up. So we got two tankfuls and a quarter. Should be enough to get to somewhere where we can fuel up with a reasonable price. But yeah, we'll see how we go with that. Put a bit more air in the tyres. Monty's not doing very well. He vomited this morning and he's not his bright perky self. I'm not going to Kings Canyon. It's going to be way too hot. I think all this heat and panting literally all day, it's not done them any good at all. So I'm taking them home, giving them a break somewhere where they feel comfortable. Monty didn't eat yet this morning but vomited, and it's not really taking anything. Got a sip of water. If I can keep him hydrated, that'd be great, even if he doesn't eat anything for now. Yeah, it's a bit of a sad ending, but you've got to look after yourselves. So it's just the wrong time of year. Should have done it when I meant to do it. Anyway, it was a lovely place. I managed to do the rock, so it's not all doom and gloom. Here they are. Oh, and by the way, the fuel at Yulara Shell Garage was $2.70 a litre, which I thought wasn't too bad considering where we are. So like I said, I think I got 300 odd litres, which, yeah, I've got the receipt somewhere. Came to $700 and something dollars. But there we go, that's part of owning a big rig like this. Another look at the rock from a semi-different angle, so going back home. It is impressive, I'd say. So I just went through the national park border, and I went through the lane that basically says I've already got my passes. It's the ones that you have to get going through different Aboriginal land. And I got confused because I thought he meant I had to have a national park pass for the day. It didn't make it clear. And now I understood what he said eventually. I had to show him on the phone. So luckily, obviously, I did last night. And the Central Land Council is the most important one. This is the one that goes through this national park. So it's important that you have that one. The other two, I guess, you can do as you're traveling. It's all online if you've got Starlink or something. But yeah. Gold, and yeah, I don't know what happened to him, but he lost his camels or something. As the story goes, I'll have a read of it in a minute. and yeah, perished in that cave because he couldn't be saved. Anyway, let's go and have a quick look, give the dogs a quick walk if it's not too hot. Come on, let's go forward. Test the fuel, it doesn't seem that hot. They started running, so let's go with it. So this is the infamous cave. Let's have a quick look. Poor bugger. Let's go and sit in the shade for a sec. Oh, inside. This way now. Oh, looks pretty cool here. Yes, fancy ending the days here. Blast. Nothing there. Wait, let's have a rest. Nice view. Go back onto the truck, shall we? There's the old rig. Alright, let's wait here. Better get you drinks. Come on, let's go. So after a quick drink and a refresh for the boys, decided to keep on heading back and continue our journey. The dogs didn't seem that keen on being out. It was a little bit hot, and with the buzzy beans it just makes it a little bit hotter for them. So here we are going back. ridiculous is that I've just seen Mark, the guy that's traveling the Great Central with a bicycle. I don't know if you can see him right there. It's a cart. It's just a cart. I can't believe he's doing it. It's just, in this heat, it's like 39, 40 degrees out here. And he's pulling that thing in aid of cancer. I'm not sure which one, I'll read the sign later on. But this is for my brother who does the same thing. This is crazy here. There is I haven't seen a single person for the last hour and a half, something like that. Not a single. The last thing I saw was one Holden. No, it was a Ford Falcon. Crazy and impressive. We're at Gualia ghost town. Got this park up there, and this is the mine. I'm not sure what mine this is. Is it a gold mine? Look at the size. I can't even see over here. Boys don't want you to watch. Too busy stretching their legs. So this is the ghost town as you come down the hill from the caravan park up. I guess that bit's new there. A nice spot for a town. I'll have to read up the history on why it became a ghost town. I'm assuming they ran out of things to dig up, or wasn't worth digging up what they were digging up. These quaint little houses. If you can claim them and live in them yourself, not pay any rates. Have a quick look at my phone, just have a look in here. Let's have a look, see what's in there. in there maybe. So look here. Yeah, toilet. More houses. Wow, that's quite the state or star hotel. What a beautiful building. Tiny this house is. Oh, don't scare the shit out. In the local hardware store. Let's go. Wait a minute, Matney. Look at these crazy colours, Seba. Look at that. So this is us this morning. What a beautiful day. It's going to be our last day, unfortunately. This sort of travelling is very rushed, so I'm not sure if I like it, but anyhow, look at that view from us. It was so peaceful, apart from odd noise at the mine right behind us, which is absolutely massive, so I'm impressed that we didn't hear that much. A couple of people next door, a couple of people on that side. Quite like that rig on the far side. They've got a little doggy too. Beautiful. Anyway, time to pack up and hit the road. It's a massive pit, isn't it, boysies? posts that I've noticed, they're cast iron posts dotted along this ghost town. I'm going to take a picture of this one and I'll show you the far reaches of the British Empire. Like, this is, again, middle of nowhere, miles away from the UK anyway. And this telegraph pole here, this is coming into the foreground, was built or manufactured in London, of all things. Always fascinates me, this stuff. How far they come to conquer this world back in the day. So I don't know if you can see this. It's even numbered 48. And you see there it says Buller's Limited London. Can you believe it? Now I've spotted at least 3 or 4 more going in that direction. So it's the way they move power around in this place. Anyway, this is us, we're on our way back. Unfortunately, we're going to be stuck behind this thing, so I don't know how far we're going to be going this way. That's massive, whatever it is. Doing 80 k's an hour, which I doubt, then that'd be alright. Going through here. 2 blades off a wind turbine, I think that was. Really big. And there's something else coming up, or is that it? I think no, that's it. As far as the eye can see. This thing. Massive. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that part 2 of going to Ulara. On the screen I've put the details of what it cost in fuel, including veg oil and total distance. I hope that's useful for some people, and speak to you on the next one.